Today, I'm going to recap the BX Comic Book Show, and I'm going to show you what I picked up. Stick around.
DJ Links is in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And today, I will be recapping the BX Comic Book Show that took place. Today is Monday. I forgot the date. I think it's like June 13th. BX Comic Book Show took place Saturday, June 11th. That's what today is, and I'm recording this. It's late into the night, but I was just like, I need to get this video done because I am super excited and I want to share with you all. Oh my god, before we get into the stuff, I just want to give a few shout outs. I want to shout out JC De La Cruz, aka Lone Wolf Comics, for putting together a fantastic show. Fantastic. It was dope, man. In the Bronx, so drove over there. It's like, 45-minute drive for me, and it was just all love from the gate. So big shout out to him. A couple of vendors that were there. Big shout out to Sub-Zero Comics, man. Enjoyed chopping it up with you, sir. Sub-Zero Comics, Fury Comics, NRG Comics, Street Side Anthony, Erod 212, Joker was there. Man, it was just a blast. Bronzeville Comics, BX Boxer. A lot of people from the community showed up, and if I missed anybody, I profusely apologize. It was just an epic time. And of course, my man Javon Jordan, Illuminati, was there. He was signing some books, and of course I got some bangers that I picked up from him, and some other stuff that I had that I brought to get signed. So we're gonna get into all that stuff now. So let's get out the toys out the way. So I picked up one of these Kenner reaction figures of Mr. Fantastic. I had to think I have to rebuy thing because I gave it to my nephew, but this is Mr. Fantastic, so I picked that up, which is pretty cool, and the card isn't punched, which is awesome. And then I picked up my guy Wolverine, which is pretty awesome as well. Yeah, thank you, Old Man Collectibles, for getting me started down that path. And then now I am happy to announce I completed my Immortal HAAWK run. All A covers from 1 through 50. Yes! So I picked up the final 3 that I needed, and I picked those up from my guy, Mr. Streetside Anthony. So boom. First and foremost, Immortal HAAWK number 9. And I think this is the first appearance of the Red Absorbing Man. It's funny because like on the CLZ app, almost every issue of Immortal HAAWK is some sort of key book. Like, they have it listed as a key book, but no. And then Immortal HAAWK number 11, which is absolute fire with the Stan Lee tribute up on the top. RIP Mr. Stan Lee. This is dope. A lot of people don't not that they don't understand, but a lot of people get it confused and think this is not an A cover. This is indeed an A cover. It was kind of stripped down and everything in honor of Mr. Stan Lee. So boom, fantastic cover. Next up, and it's one of my favorite covers out of the entire Immortal HAAWK run, Immortal HAAWK number 14. Look at that. That is a fantastic piece of art there. Woo! That is amazing. I wish I had this in the Virgin variant, but that's super dope. And of course, I picked all 3 of these books up from my man, my main man, Mr. Streetside Anthony, and it's always a pleasure to bump into him, always a pleasure to talk to him. We got to chop it up. We chopped it up on In the Mix this Friday that just passed, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. And we just continued the conversation in person, and it was absolutely fantastic. So big shout out to Mr. Streetside Anthony. And then next up, oh, before I get to the books, I forgot about this. So first 50 people in through the door got a free t-shirt. And it says the Incredible BronxCon 3. So this is dope. Got my guy, the Incredible Hulk, on it. So that is always a plus. So that is sick. First 50 people in through the door free got one of those. So I was happy that I was there early. Continuing on, pick up this trade of, oh man, and I'm laughing. Cult of Dracula. Now, funny story about this, right? So Rich Davis, who's the writer of Cult of Dracula, was on my guy, my main man, my homie, my Canadian brother, Mr. Actual Dracula. He was on his channel. So So then I saw I went with my boy Jose, so big shout out to Jose. He was talking to Rich Davis about this, and I was just like, oh shit, Rich Davis. Yo, my boy Actual Dracula interviewed you on his channel. And he was like, oh man, that was one of my favorite interviews I've ever done. Drac is such a good guy and all that stuff. And I was just like, could you sign this trade for me? This is a trade paperback of Cult of Dracula, the first, well, it was the only series. So the first series and then the second series is Rise of Dracula. So I was like, could you sign this for me? And he was like, sure, what do you want me to write? And I was just like, I want you to write, fuck Actual Dracula. Oh my god. So this was hilarious. And immediately I was filming him as he signed it, and I sent that off to my guy Actual Dracula. I'm actually, Drag, this is for you, my bud. I'm gonna put this in a box. I think I got some stuff going your way, but this is for you. So that is absolutely hilarious. Now we're gonna get into some Javon Jordan bangers. I was there, and this right here was like, woo! So this is the Hail Crow, King of Hell, Kyle's Comics and Sub-Zero Comics exclusive. And this thing is absolute fire, homaging that incredible The Notorious B.I.G. image of the red background with him with the crown. And then we got it signed right there. And let me just make sure, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm like 99% sure it's Kyle's Comics. Yeah, boom, there you go. Oh shit, Comic Book Show, the BX Comic Book Show exclusive. Kyle's Comics, Epic Nation Collectibles, and Sub-Zero Comics, all in conjunction to put out this fire variant. Fire. Holy snap. This is dope. This is super dope. Oh shit, the corner bent there. Oh fuck. But yo, this is super fire. Probably send that off to CBCS to get signature verified along with these things. So the Good Boy, which I got this out of that MegaCon exclusive box, Good Boy For You Goodness, and then it's signed down at the bottom by my guy Javon. So boom, that was pretty dope. The Salve, another Javon Jordan book, and then it's signed down right here. That homage to Invincible, Tyler Kirkham variant. So that's pretty sick. And then of course, I got my exclusive of Hail Crow, King of Hell, the Link Squad exclusive. I got that signed as well by Mr. Javon Jordan right there on the crow. Right there you go. And I was pretty happy about that. What I was super excited for as well, I had given him some copies, to sell and whatnot, whatever the case was. He did the artwork. He deserved some copies, so I gave him some copies, and he had me sign them all, which was a new experience for me. And I was just like, I don't know what I was doing, and I signed them all, and it was definitely a surreal experience. So thank you for Javon Jordan for all that you do and for having me sign those books. And then some more Javon Jordan goodness. Now, he had some of these on the table, but that's it for the BX Comic Show stuff. I got this the other day in the mail, but I was just like, I forgot to show it in my other video, whatever the case is. But I picked some of these up, and this is that Do You Poo Peekapoo homage. So this is the, I guess, regular version. Now, the funny thing about this was, this went up for sale, and we got an email saying that there was a misprint or something with this. So not only are we getting this, we are also getting this fantastic holographic glitch version to make up for that misprint. So that's pretty dope. And I think this was like I forgot because there was a con last week, I think in Phoenix, that this took place in, and then whatever. Dark Phoenix Comics, and I'll just show you the back because the back is also dope. Look at that foil goodness, foily prism goodness. Boom. And then I'll just leave that there because I don't want to mess it up. And oh, we got two books. Oh, I have one last one that I picked up at the BX Comic Show. But before we get into that, the Incredible Hulk 456, which this was an AOK from my guy, Link Squad member Caleb Haney. And sir, I want to thank you for this. This is dope. I needed this. Yeah, Apocalypse remakes Hulk. Ooh, Hulk becomes one of the 4 horsemen. This is pretty dope. So for my Incredible Hulk run, I think I need 6 issues, and I was trying to end it today at the BX Comic Show, and I'll be honest, the big books are easier to find. The dollar random cheap, you know, $4.38, $4.39, $4.40, those are kind of hard to come by, so those are the ones that I'm in search of. And then to go back to the BX Comic Show stuff, I picked up this last book, and this was, you know, right before I left. You know, I was chopping it up with Sub-Zero Comics, so big shout out to Sub-Zero Comics. And I saw the version of this, and he was like, I have one signed and remarked. And I was like, oh, word? Signed and remark? So I was just like, yeah, he was just like, give me a price. I gave him a price. We shook hands on it. And this is, woo, fire. So this is the Recount Preamble, issue number 1. John Jang MegaCon exclusive, signed and remarked. Only 250 copies printed. Oh my God. It's also signed by somebody else. So it says JH, which I'm assuming is the writer of the story. I don't know who JH is, and I apologize for that. But yo, John Jang knocked it out the park, and immediately I recognized it, and it has a, you know, a COA. Let's show the COA right there. But immediately I was just like, yup, that's John Jang, because I have stuff signed and remarked by him as well. And that's definitely John Jang's work. So this is an absolute banger, and yo, I'm happy that I picked up. So all in all, the BX Comic Show in the Bronx was an absolute success from my eyes, in my humble opinion. You know, I went in, there was just a lot of love, a lot of energy, a lot of positive buzz. 2 floors. First floor was dope. Second floor went upstairs, and it was equally as dope. Just a lot of positive vibes, and yo, man. So I again, I want to shout out my boy Jose. So he came with me to support, and thank you so much, sir, if you're watching. I also want to shout out George from the Bronx. George from the Bronx. We met as Javon was signing some of my books, or actually when I was waiting to peace out, because I was waiting to leave, and I just wanted to, you know, dap it up with Javon and tell him that I was heading out, and until we cross paths again. So big shout out to George from the Bronx. Thank you for watching, sir. And that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, and as always, most importantly, spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Peace.